Okay, I'm coming live to you from my new forest. And this is where we have just moved to, and I want to talk about that. I need to change the view so you can see me now. The Wi-Fi is still connected here, and I'm out in the forest listening to all the different sounds, and right where a bench is that was already here, I am coming to you to give you part one, the triple. Okay, so maybe this is better. Just press some buttons and I'm back. So moving, the triple crown of transformation. Moving is stressful, and I haven't moved for 7 years. This is the first time in 7 years, and this is the most stressful move I've ever done. And the reason I think it's so stressful, and I want you to let me know if you've ever been stressed out by moving before by putting it in the comments. The reason I think it's been so stressful is because it is directly related to my career, to my purpose, to the next 2 quarters of my life. I'm almost at half a century here. So the next rest of my life, this move is affecting it. And it's big energy. So what I noticed during moving, and you guys can put some comments in the post about it, is as I was packing, energy started moving and fights started happening, and my thoughts would be like all of a sudden different than what it was a second ago. Another thing I noticed in moving was, I got really good at asking for help. My parents really showed up, and I was born moving. Like, we used to ship horses and move our whole family up until grade 4 every 3 months. We used to move between Edmonton and Calgary every 3 months with the horses. So we are good movers, and we would move not just our home, we would move like 10 to 15 horses at the same time too. And we got good at packing and having that. But that was a whole life and career at that time in my life that I was good at, and I didn't have to do the work. My parents did the work. But this was different. This was really different. And now that we're moved, my nervous system is still adjusting. So for the whole month of November, I was packing and moving and cleaning. And that's the triple crown of transformation. But I want to just focus on moving here, because when you're moving, energy is moving. And we don't really always notice how much energy affects us, because we're not paying attention to it. We're not paying attention to that we're energetic beings, and that energy is what is really guiding us. Everything is energy. And it's an invisible force, and we feel it more. Like, we're not seeing it, we're actually feeling energy. So you've noticed if you're feeling low energy, or feeling energetic, or you're feeling inspired. For me, energy is through feeling, because you can't see it. And what I've been feeling is like this great inspiration. There's so much possibility, so much opportunity. And then all of a sudden I can feel tired. Tired. Because it is so much. It is so much energy. And so we need to adapt. We need to adapt to the next frequency, and we need to give ourselves time to adapt. And that is what I'm noticing about myself this week, because I don't know if you've ever done this before, but you have a project and you have to get it done. And I experienced this a lot in tax season. Being an accountant, you had to get 2,000 tax returns done in 30 days, and you had to do it. And so you did the impossible. And that was what I felt like with this moving. I had 30 days to get everything, a 5,000 square foot home packed with 7 years worth of stuff accumulated in it, and move it into a 2,400 square foot space and purge stuff and pack stuff to use later when we build guest cabins and stuff like that. And it took engineering, it took strategy, it took planning, and it took a lot of physical energy. And I drank a lot of coffee too to boost and stimulate that energy. And I don't think that helped me. It didn't help me. And now, like Saturday, we handed over the keys, the 30th, and then on December 1st, I rested, and then on December 2nd, I did a little bit. It was Monday, and then on Tuesday, I was like, why do I still feel tired, And then I didn't pack or do anything, and my hands hurt, my wrists hurt. And then I was talking to a friend of mine in Anka, who's very brilliant, from Switzerland. And she just reminded me that moving is the most stressful thing a person can do. Because we don't realize we're moving our whole life. We're moving our whole life. Our life is changing. And even if it's not stressful, it's change. And change moves things. Change changes things. Change is change. And you can't help with the newness of it and the letting go of the old. It is inevitable in moving. And I really like that part of it. I'm really excited about the inevitable and the moving. And you're also in the unknown. You don't know, like, look at this space right here. Am I doing anything in this space? Am I creating anything in this space? There's so much possibility. And then if I was to just move a little bit further in this space, I'll show it to you while we're in this video. There is an open space too. There's all these pathways. And now there's, I don't know if you can see, if you see behind me, there's more open space too. And then if you look behind me, there's this whole forest on this side, which, here, I'll change the view and show you a bit. There's this overgrown bamboo that needs to be taken care of. And there's all these fruit trees that need to be pruned and paid attention to. There's a lot of work here. And there's going to be a lot of movement, and I could get overwhelmed with what I could dream up. So what can I say about the Triple Crown of Transformation? Definitely moving, moves energy, moves your life in a totally new direction, moves you to the next frequency. And while that's happening, you have to give yourself time to adapt to the new frequency, because your physical body, and this is what I've learned in shamanism over the years, is heavier and denser than energy. And so it takes longer to adjust to the new frequency. And that's what I'm feeling right now. Like, my body is adjusting, my mind's adjusting, my heart's adjusting, my energy's adjusting to a new frequency of being in a whole new space. I don't know if you can hear, there's hummingbirds having fun behind me. And hi, Cindy, how are you? Says I could bring you on video. Anyway, yeah, moving. And it's the end of the year too, so we're moving into the end of the year, we're moving into the new year. So there's so much that could be happening for you, not at the same time. Like, I'm moving homes, places, careers into new frequencies. What are you moving? What are you moving right now in your life? Put that in the comments. Either if you're watching the replay or if you're watching live, put that in the comments. What is moving for you? And it's in movement. It's not finished moving. It's still moving, or it's done moving. Like, talk about it a bit. Let us know what is moving for you right now and what's uncomfortable about it. What is comfortable about it? What's exciting about it? What's scary about it? Because that's when you want to really have people around you who understand what you're going through, who will listen to you. Because just today, you know, I felt energetic when I first got up, went to a networking event, and then on my way back, I was feeling like something has to move. Like, something's coming up that needs to move out of me. And I needed to lay down for 20 minutes and just like give myself some space and decide, okay, where am I filming this episode? Oh, I'm gonna go outside and put it in the forest today and just share a bit about it, because things are moving and I don't really know how it's all gonna show up. The other thing that we need to pay attention to when we're moving is, are we giving ourselves enough time for self-care? Because when you're moving and things are in flux, we don't always have our tools that we like to use available to us. And so we need to still take care of ourselves without what we always would use in the previous place. Like when you're traveling, that you don't always have everything available to you. So what do you use for self-care? That's another thing you could put in the comments today. Let us know when you're moving. What do you do to safeguard yourself, to protect yourself, to keep your energy flowing, moving? Like, I use my heating pad on my bed. That's what I've been using to keep me relaxed when I'm feeling stressed. And I also have been connecting with a friend and just bouncing stuff off of her, getting reminded about, oh yeah, I'm moving, no wonder I'm stressed out. That kind of stuff. And still trying to finish the year strong and connections and create connections with people, do what I've set out to do, stay consistent and all that. And it's hard when you're moving. I know I missed last week because I had to get that place cleaned, and I wanted it to be extra special clean so that the next people moving in would be comfortable, and I wanted to pull all of my energy out of that house. So I did a major smudge, and I think I ended up cleaning things 3 times. But that's the next part. Tune in next week because I'm going to be going into the triple crown of transformation. Cleaning. It's not just cleaning. It'll be the next level of clean. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Next week, we are having our monthly Activate Your Purpose networking group on December 10th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So if you go into the link on my website, on my events page, you can get, if you're looking for any extra support this month and you want to prepare for next year, my Finding the Source introductory package is a great way to really get clear on what you want and get, find out what's in the way. Because sometimes we don't always know what's in the way. We think it's something, but it's actually something else. So if you are interested in that, the link for Finding the Source introductory package will be in the chat as well, in the comments. And coming soon is going to be this beautiful property set up for VIP experiences and opportunities for people to come and hang out in this sanctuary. I have had some really amazing experiences here already. An owl blessed me last Friday after I cleaned out that old place, and he hung out with me for a bit, and you know, he was really special. There's some beautiful hummingbirds here, there's a falcon, and there's all of these amazing plant species that I'm just getting to know, and who knows what's gonna appear on this land. But I definitely know that I was meant to move here, and the stress is worth it, and the frequency adjustment in my body is worth it, and all the support that I'm getting from this land. What I'm noticing through this move is that I just come outside and I feel better. So we were doing a forest bath when we started this video, and I might just go walk back into the forest and reconnect with it again. So have a great day. And remember, you can reach out to me anytime if you have any questions. And aho.